Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a very good day. I've missed you a whole lot. So for today's video, I thought I would start things back up again by doing a Q&A video, a Tumblr/Twitter ask video, because I wanted to talk to you guys and answer some of your questions. And of course, some of these questions, some of my answers, I forgot how to do this. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna stop now. No, some of these questions will ask where I've been. I will get to that and we'll just go from there. Anyway, so let's get started. And I'm gonna be looking down at my iPad, so if you see me looking down, those are where the questions are. So I'm staying organized, and so this will be easier to edit in post. Anyways, so HR30MP asks, what did you do book-wise in 2014 that you'll continue on in 2015, and what will you drop? So this year, because I haven't done a lot of reading, I've been doing some things that are new, which are the comic books. I love reading the comic books and exploring the comic books, so I'll definitely be continuing on with that in 2015. And I have a whole thing that I want to do next year, which I will talk about in another video, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So I'm definitely going to continue on with the comic books. There's going to be a lot of comic book reading next year. Forever, actually. As far as things I'm going to drop next year, I don't think there's anything that I explored this year that I don't want to continue again. I'll of course be exploring young adult fiction, adult classics. I really want to finish up series that I've started in the past. That's for sure. I'll do another video on that as well. But yeah, I don't think I'll be dropping anything. If anything, I'll be adding something new to the channel, which is gonna be the comic books. It's here to stay, so I'm really excited about that. The next question is NYC Zebra asks, if you could only read 3 books for the rest of your life, what books would you choose and why? Okay, so that's a hard question. That's difficult. So I guess if I had to choose one, Pride and Prejudice for sure. It's fun, it's romantic, it's lovely. I really enjoyed that book a whole lot. My second choice would be The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. If it came in one large paperback, I would be fine with that also. Fantasy, adventure, action, lots of background and great characters, so Lord of the Rings for sure. And my third choice, what do I have? Okay, as for my third choice, I was torn between a series and a standalone book. The standalone book would be Fangirl. If I had to choose a standalone, it would be that, because it's another fun, quick read. I love the characters. I could really relate to them. It was just really good. The other series, if I could choose a series, I'm gonna cheat and choose this series. It would be the Chaos Walking Trilogy by Patrick Ness, because it's so good. It's really dark and kind of depressing, but I love the characters. I love the concept that's going on in the story. Patrick Ness definitely tackles really big themes in his books, and I thought he executed them really well. So all of those books. I'll take a few more in my luggage. I'm not going to a desert island. Yeah, I don't know. The next question is from Reading with Jack. He asks if I speak any other languages other than English, or do you have to learn any foreign languages when you are at school? So, unfortunately, I don't speak any other languages other than English, which is for shame. Shame on myself, because I really want to speak other languages, but so difficult. I have trouble enough speaking English. You guys know. I appreciate you guys don't point it out, but yes. I think it's primarily because I don't converse enough with other people, so I just don't know how to articulate the feelings. But anyways, no, I don't. I can understand some Tagalog. I can understand some French. I don't know how to speak any of those 2 languages. In elementary, I believe in Canada anyways, it's mandatory to take French from elementary up until grade 9, and from grade 10 onwards it's optional. So taking French for those many years obviously did not stick, but I know the words and I can understand some things, but I can't speak it, which is bad. However, in my 3rd year of graphic design, I did take Japanese lessons at the Japanese Cultural Center in my city, and I took a year of that, I guess. So I know some Japanese. I can understand some Japanese. はじめまして、どうぞよろしくお願いします。これは何ですか? That's all I know. I definitely know phrases. I definitely can't speak fluently. I give props to those who are learning languages, especially at the older age, because it's very difficult for sure. But yeah, I just know the English. Alright, the big question is the mind of Davis, as well as question mark, and Ali Marie Poller asks, where have you been? What have you been doing? First of all, I'd like to thank everyone who's been inquiring about my absence, where I've been on Twitter, on Tumblr, and all of that jazz, asking me if I'm okay, if things are good, what's up, and I love you. Okay, I definitely appreciate the concern. The answer to that is I've been doing nothing. Nothing at all. A lot of R&R, rest and relaxation and recreational activity. I definitely haven't been reading a lot, which is okay. I've taken a reading break, which is fine because it's not like I'm not gonna read ever again. But yeah, primarily I've been doing a lot of watching of the TV anime, getting on that anime. There's another question related to anime, so I'll talk about that later. But yes, anime, TV, Netflix, sleeping, eating, hanging out with the family, and doing other things outside of the bedroom. I've also been playing a lot of video games on my Nintendo 3DS XL. I loved it. I think after I completed Pokemon Y, that's where things started to snowball from there. That was the first time recently, really, probably ever, that I finished a video game, because in the past, I've never had the time to finish a video game. I've come really close, but never finished the thing, and so I was so happy when I finished Pokemon Y. I know, bear with me guys, we're gonna talk about video games for a little bit. And after that, I picked up Professor Layton and finished that game. Holy crap, the animation cutscenes in that game are fantastic. I love it. Although there were moments, a lot of moments playing that game where I wanted to throw my console at the wall, because it's a game where you simultaneously feel really stupid, but yet really smart at the same time. Whenever you would get a problem wrong, you feel like such an idiot, but whenever you get it right, you feel like you're a genius. Anyways, so after finishing up all of these games, I started playing the Animal Crossing New Leaf, and then things just got out of hand from there. I love it so much. I really liked it. And so I started watching YouTube videos of people playing Animal Crossing, and primarily them visiting dream towns. What I love about it, one of the main things, other than the cute characters and villagers, is that you can create your town however you like. There are so many things you could do with your town, and each town is different. There are themed towns and all that jazz. And so when I finished watching all of the videos on the YouTube about people visiting these other towns, it's like, okay, I finished watching all of these videos and now there's no more. And so I guess after you make more, we're going there. Well, I went there already. I have a video game channel. It's called Adventures with Lala, and I will leave a link in the description box below. Out of all of these secondary channels, I thought I would create video games. Wasn't even on the list. Movies, animes, yeah, but I've never for some reason created a secondary channel about those. But I have a video game channel now, and so primarily I do Nintendo 3DS gameplays, primarily Animal Crossing, of course. I started Fantasy Life. Have you guys checked out Fantasy Life? It's really good. I'll probably have Tomodachi Life. It's gonna be fun, weird times with that game. And probably Pokemon. I don't think I'm gonna do any Smash Bros. So that's probably one of the bigger things I've been doing, is playing video games and uploading them to YouTube. And feel free to check it out if you like, if that's a thing you're interested in. You're definitely not obligated to check it out. If you're not interested at all, do not worry about it at all. I'm definitely at that stage where it's not, I could do better. I've seen better, I could do better. I think I have to watch more video gameplay to know what I'm talking about, to see what people talk about, because normally when I play video games, I don't talk. All the talking is in my brain. So it's kind of awkward right now, talking while I'm playing, and yeah, so I'm getting used to that. Hopefully I get better as I play more video games, and what's really great is that I'm hoping that I become more articulate, as in I speak more fluidly when talking instead of editing out all the crap. I'm hoping that, because with video game play videos, oh, we're still talking about it. I hate the choppy edited kinds of videos. I don't think that works with video game videos because you lose that fluidity with watching a game. So jump cuts I think are okay, but if they're everywhere and frequent, that's just no good, I think. Anyways, so that's the thing I've been doing. And funnily enough, the first video I uploaded to my new channel, it was a dream journal where I visit people's towns, and this particular town is called Westeros because, of course, A Song of Ice and Fire, I love it, so I had to check it out, and her town was amazing. Hi Scarlett, how's it going? And so Scarlett, small world, she watches BookTube. I don't know how she recognized me. I think it was my voice probably, and maybe the style of thumbnail I did, because it's very similar to what I do. It's the same to what I do on this channel. So yeah, that was really weird. I didn't think anyone, I really shouldn't be surprised that the overlap of people playing video games and people who read are huge, but it's just, what a coincidence, isn't it? Anyways, check out Scarlett's Dreamtown if you have Animal Crossing and you want to check it out. I will leave it in the link below, as well as the video of my dream journal. Yeah, anyway, so that's what I've been up to. Okay, enough of the video game talks. Let's continue on with the questions. Alright. Okay. Wings Flying asks, what post-secondary school did you go to and what materials do you use to color? And so the post-secondary school I went to is a 3-year graphic design program at a college. I won't specify the name just because of reasons, but yes, I went to a college. It was a 3-year program, graphic design. The materials I use to color, if it's traditional, I use Prismacolor markers primarily. I love the markers because the style I like drawing in is very graphic and bold, and markers just do the trick really quickly, really easily. I haven't mastered it, markers of course, it's just I really like it a whole lot. But my bread and butter, I would say, is digital art, digital painting, primarily in Photoshop and Illustrator. I'm the Illustrator master. Well, that's what I call myself. I love digital painting because you guys know how much I love color, and there's so many colors you could choose from. It's infinite. Yes? Yeah, you could choose any color easily, and I love that accessibility factor to it, and you could blend and do all these crazy things in Photoshop and Illustrator. So yeah. Saya the Black Cat asks, what anime are you watching this season? As far as this season, I haven't been really watching a lot of new stuff because I don't know, after watching so many sports anime, I don't know what I like anymore. Yeah, so if you have any recommendations you think I should check out, let me know in the comments below. Usually I'm attracted, first of all, by the animation style, so if it doesn't catch me right away, I'm not interested in it. But if the story is really good, I'm willing to check it out, so let me know in the comments below. But this season I've started watching Ace of Diamond, the baseball anime. It's so good. I didn't think I would like it because the animation style is kind of weird, but it's so good. It actually grew on me after watching a few episodes, so that's really great. I've also been continuing Yawapeda, which is the bike racing anime. Of course, I finished Haikyuu. There better be a second season. I also finished Baby Steps, and there's definitely a second season of that, so I can't wait for that. I also finished Free Iwatobi Swim Club, Eternal Summer, which was Tear! It was so good. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. One of my favorite animes this year that was a lot of fun was Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. Nozaki. Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. It's so cute. It's about a really tall guy who draws shoujo manga, and the hijinks that ensue in that anime is fantastic. I love their opening theme. It's so catchy. Yeah, that's a really, really good one. You should definitely check it out. Kill la Kill is really great. Oh, I also watched Wagnaria, which is a restaurant anime. It's a very cute, fun anime. And I think there's a second season, so I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of sports anime and slice of life, down to earth kind of anime. Not a lot of fantasy and or action types of animes, which is really weird. Lots of hand movement. Oh hey, Camilla asks, what are your favorite classics? And I will leave a link to my top 5 Wednesday classics video in the description box below, so you could check that out. I think I go more in depth maybe, but they include TLDR, Pride and Prejudice, Lord of the Rings, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn, 1984, The Count of Monte Cristo. Those are amazing, check them out. Pencils and Cupcakes asks, favorite read of this month, most anticipated book for this year, I hope that's correct, and my favorite music. So what I'm really enjoying this month, I'm still on The Wise Man's Fears by Patrick Rothfuss. I'm still really enjoying it. It's taking me surprisingly longer. It shouldn't surprise me, it's 1,000 pages long. Hopefully I finish it before the end of the year is out. My most anticipated book for this year that I've already read is Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins, which I will do a review of that later this month. I want to catch up with all of the book reviews that I've been meaning to get to. Spoiler alert, I didn't really like it that much. Yeah, anyways, yeah, so I have to do a review for that. I also finished Lock and Key by Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez. I reread the entire comic book series and it was amazing. It was so good. I have questions at the end. Anyways, we'll save that for the graphic novel review, comic book review. And my favorite music consists of things I can sing to and or dance to. So yes, I've been playing Taylor Swift's 1989 album on repeat for a while now. It's a great album. I like most of her songs on that album. I think maybe the last 2 or 3 songs aren't like my most favorite, but for the most part I listen to the entire thing back to back. Yeah, but I checked my iTunes also and it looks like the most common genre I have in my iTunes library is alternative. So take what you will from that, like Paramore, Bastille, etc. The next question is from Aritzi. I won't post her entire question, but she asked primarily if I ever had a life crisis where I felt like I wasn't getting to a place where I wanted to be in my life. You're definitely not alone in this. But yeah, I think what the primary thing to do is not to compare yourself and what you're doing and what you're not doing to other people's experiences and where they are in their lives, because everyone is of course different, as cliche as that sounds, but it's true. Everyone does things at their own pace. There was this comic strip on Tumblr where you have these group of people in your age bracket who are gung-ho about where they are in their career and relationships and know what they're doing, and they kind of trample over you, and then you see this younger generation who is the same, who's gung-ho and just knows what to do, and they trample over you again and you just feel left behind. And then someone added this other comic to that, primarily saying that even though we may be slower getting to certain places in life, we'll eventually get to where we want to be. Yes, I definitely have felt that way before because other people are doing their own thing and doing other things that I'm not doing, and I'm totally okay with that because I'm in a place where I need to be, and I'll definitely get to the place where I want to be later when I'm ready for the thing. So definitely you have to be ready for the thing to accept the thing. If you're not ready for it, the thing won't come to you, I think. If that makes sense, I'll be fine. It'll be cool. Hey Alma89 asks, if you could have any dinner with any 3 fictional characters, who would they be and why? Alright, so this is difficult as well. It's like picking your favorite books. But my initial go-to reaction was the Hobbits. Let's go to the Shire. We're gonna have a feast with the Hobbits and it'll be really fun. But if I had to choose 3, I'm not gonna choose 3, but on my list of people I'd love to hang out with, it definitely would have to be people who could tell great stories, because those are always fun to listen to. I'm definitely a listener more than a speaker. So if I love really good stories. You guys know. So a quote from the King Killer Chronicle series would be a great person to have a dinner with and listen to his crazy stories, although I'm reading it, but it would be great to listen to them. Also, Sherlock would be really interesting. Luna Lovegood, Hermione Granger, Bilbo, Gandalf, Dumbledore. Those are some people I'd love to have dinner with. Manel Javier asks, how attached do you get to animals in books like pets? And I do get attached to animals and pets in books. I don't think I read that many stories with pets in them, because usually things don't end up well for the animals. For those who have read the books that I read, you guys know. But yeah, totally. Rifat asks, what is my favorite drinking mug and what is my favorite clothing items to wear during the winter/Christmas months? See, there's so much time has passed since I last made a video. An entire season passed. I think you last saw me in summer, now it's winter. Jordan Abed in the morning mug I got at the Embassy store when I went to New York for the week, and when I saw this, like, I had to get you. Ooh, Coca-Cola. Oh, that's so watered down. There was ice in it and it does not taste good anymore. But yes, this is my favorite drinking mug. I love it so much. Living in Canada, we have to be prepared. So I have my toque. This is a toque. It's a hat, essentially, with a pom-pom. Well, there doesn't have to be a pom-pom, but that's what it makes it so fun. So this is the Canada toque that came out when the Winter Olympics came out. So that's that, and of course my scarf. This is a knit scarf I got from Superstore, the Joe line clothing, and it's so thick and warm. And when you have those wind chilly days, this is helpful. And of course, the sweaters. This is a sweater I got from Garage Clothing. It's a medium large because I love drowning in my own clothes. And this is probably the warmest, softest sweater ever. So we bundle up, put all the layers, lots of layering and all that stuff. So toque, scarf, sweaters is the thing we do. Alright, I'm gonna take this off because soft box and sweating is not a good combination. Ugh. Alright. Mug of Love asks, hey, I was wondering what platform I use for my blog, WordPress or Blogspot. I use WordPress and it's pretty good. I like it. D-Books asks, have I finished the Song of Ice and Fire? I have not. There's the recent book I have yet to finish. A Dance with Dragons I have to still finish, and so I have to get on that, but no. So no is the answer. Rosalie Martinez asks, what are you currently reading and the next 5 on my to be read pile? Like I said, I'm currently reading The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss. I'm gonna be doing a book haul soon, so I won't spoil anything about that, but I have a lot of books to show you guys. But I will leave a link to my bucket list in the description box below. Those are primarily the books that are on my to be read list. Hopefully it will be updated by the time this is up. So Sabine KJ asks, if I could be one fictional character for a day, who would I want to be? And I would choose to be Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan from the comic books, because it's Miss Marvel being a superhero. Hello, that would be really fun. The next question is from Lee Grace. He asks, I know you read, duh, and I know you draw, but do you also write? Do you have aspirations to write a novel and or create a comic? And No, I don't. It never really crossed my mind becoming a writer. Back in the day, I did kind of attempt, like when I was a teenager. Even when I was younger, I would create comics. And when I was like a teenager, I attempted to do a manga, and that just went horribly, horribly wrong. It was a generic cliche magical school. It was no good. I would say, if anything, if I were to choose writer or the artist, definitely artist for sure. So I could help people. Probably not very good either, but I would definitely love to learn the trade of the drawing, then the writing, that's for sure. Caitlin asks, if you could be any author's personal assistant, who would you pick and why? Also, I'm excited for a new Readables video. Thanks, Caitlin. So with authors, I don't really follow authors on Twitter. I don't really know how authors are like. I've heard about how authors are like, hello, past 3 months. Ah, that's crazy. Anyways, yeah, so I don't really follow authors. I don't really know how they're like in real life or who would be cool to be an assistant to. But if I could personally assist a group of people like mangaka artists, Clamp, that would be amazing, primarily because they're amazing and they created amazing things. I just finished Cardcaptor Sakura. It's so good. Anyways, I love their work and what they do and their style and their stories and all of that. So if I could personally assist this group of ladies, I'm sure they would love some assistance, probably helping them, you know, get their art supplies and paper and ink and all of that, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, that would be really cool because I could absorb their amazingness and just like watch over their shoulders as they make awesome work, and that would be just cool. I could just watch them work at it, and I'm in awe of people who draw. It's mesmerizing. So I definitely choose the Clamp manga artists. They include Nanase Okawa, Makona, Tsubaki Nekoi, Satsuki Igarashi, and that's it. Those are the 4 mangaka artists. Anyways, mangaka is the manga artist. I don't know why I'm being redundant. Mangaka artist is manga artist. Why? Okay, the next question is from the Little Read. Hi Priscilla, I hope you're doing well. I am. I hope you are too. I'm a new booktuber and I was wondering, do you have any tips on how to become less awkward in front of the camera? Also, do you still play the ukulele and or guitar? So, as far as your first question, welcome to the booktube community. Hope you're having a lovely time. Anyways, as far as the awkward question, I think the more videos you do, you definitely become more comfortable in front of the camera, and I think in turn you become less awkward, I guess. There are times where you just slip into the awkward hole like myself, and you're just, you know, there are days when recording isn't that great. If I have a concrete other advice trick I could offer as well is to look at the camera, because I didn't look at the camera when I first started, and someone pointed that out in my first Q&A video, and I didn't think about it at first, but looking back on those videos, I try not to. I didn't look at the camera and it was really awkward. It's like, why aren't you looking at the camera, Priscilla? It's weird. So definitely look at the camera occasionally, talk to how you would talk to people. I normally don't look at people in the eyes because their intense gaze frightens me. As far as the ukulele guitar question, I haven't really played it in a really long time, but yeah, I still remember. It's definitely easier on the ukulele because it's so small and tiny and cute, but yes. And the guitar is not in my room anymore because of all the books. Ugh, it took up all the space in my room, but the ukulele is hidden in my room somewhere. I know where it is. I don't know why I lied and said it was hidden. It's not hidden. It's near my bed. Anyways, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A video. I will talk to you later. Bye!